wonderful, weren't we?
We were. The meeting wasn't bad either. Poor Donaldson didn't know what hit him.
No, you were great. I was better, but you were great.
So what should we call this chain of hotels? Ashton Barrett?
Oh, Barrett Ashton has a lovely ring to it, don't you think?
Actually, I would like to say one thing.
What, only one?
Yes, as we continue to buy this string of hotels across America.
Yes.
Would you please refrain from tantalizing my wife with future design projects?
Hey, she asked me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right. As a matter of fact, I better call her right now. We had a bit of a tiff this morning about your health spa project.
No, don't drag me into the middle of this, Ned. I mean it.
Let me just say one thing. She tried to get out of an important business dinner tonight because she was going to be too busy working on your project.
Wow. There's grounds for divorce.
What I don't understand is why she's not home. I thought she's supposed to be busy.
Maybe she is busy working. You know, I'd be angry at you, too. I mean, if anybody had asked me to drop everything I was doing to attend their little business dinner, she's got her needs, too, Ned.
What, so you think she's still mad at me?
Could be. What would you do if Jenny didn't show up at your all-important business dinner?
Oh, she'll be there.
How do you know?
Well, because I told her to be there.
Oh, and the great and powerful Oz has spoken.
Listen, Miss Barrett. A marriage is like dancing. Someone has to always lead.
Listen, Ned. Even the person leading has to be careful not to step on his partner's toes.
I know that you are not like Jenny.
Oh, you mean a little obedient puppy? No, you're right, I'm not.
So don't apply your standards to her.
Point well taken. So about this chain of hotels.
Yes.
It's definitely Barrett Ashton.
Or even worse.
What?
A therapist.
I've been to one of those.
Ah.
Good evening. Well, my.
Hello, Gia. We didn't see you come in that loud dress.
Gee, looks like we're celebrating. I hope you don't mind if I join you. I just was wondering, what are we doing?
Oh, nothing. We're
Nothing at all.
Talking.
Well, why don't you talk about your little trip to Atlantic City and then to Vegas? I'd just love to hear all about that.
How about some champagne? Let me get another glass.
Baldwin, you both have been behaving bizarrely since you've been back.
Really? You think so?
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that I know you better than I'd care to admit. And when you two are keeping a secret, I get really bad vibes.
Well, you're being ridiculous.
Scott.
What?
She's right. What did we just talk about lying just 2 seconds ago?
Friends,
right.
compadres, business partners, lend me your ears. If you two do not tell me exactly what is going on, neither of you are leaving this table, so come on, out with it. I mean it, Twinkle Toes. Stop tap dancing and tell me exactly what is going on.
Well, the fact is...
What? What? Scott, come on.
We're getting a divorce.
What? What?
Divorced.
Then, would I be foolish to assume that you're married?
No flies on you.
Why do I feel like I just entered the Twilight Zone?
I don't know.
Wait a minute, you're lying to me. This is not right. Dominique, is this the truth?
It's true.
Wait. Where? When? Why?
Vegas, a week ago. I don't know.
You know how it is.
No, I don't. What, were you fall down drunk?
Well, we might have had a little nip. Wait a minute. I see what you're insinuating here.
The truth of the matter is we were having a wonderful time.
That's right. And we got caught up in all the fun, and we just figured that the next thing to do was to get married. Isn't that right, sweetheart?
Yes, that's right. But then afterwards we discussed it, and we decided maybe we just acted just a teensy
A little
bit-
hasty,
right.
you know? So now we're just going to file for a divorce. Look at that. Look at that. You just finished my sentence the way I finished your sentence. That's what married people do. See, it's a natural
Do you
thing.
know,
We
I've heard
belong
that.
married.
People do that. I know that.
Mostly old people do it, but I mean, we're young.
Fascinating, just fascinating.
You think so?
Oh, I'm delighted. about the divorce. Why you would have done something so insane in the first place is pretty stupid.
Wait a minute, what's so stupid?
Well, what do you think? Oops. Trick question, obviously you don't.
Hey.
You guys have nothing in common. You hate each other.
We do not hate each other. In fact, we have a lot in common. I think he's awfully funny. He makes me laugh. We're very attracted to each other. He's sweet and he's sensitive. And I have a good time with him.
And I think that she...
What?
She's got great hair. Look at that hair. She's got beautiful hair. Yes, I can, but later, privately.
Later. You really ought to see this wedding video.
Yeah, so why don't you just go rain on somebody else's parade?
Dominique.
What? You're not. No. Listen.
Thank
just
God,
stop being like this, okay? Just, the wedding was beautiful. If you could see it, it would convince you. We made up our own vows. It was great.
Yeah, and I meant everything I said except that part about giving up Peppy, my clipper man. I can't do that.
And I meant every word I said, too. And we'll talk about Peppy later. Okay?
Right.
Yeah.
So, Julia, you can see that everything is fine, so why don't you just mind your own business?
Wait, hold it. The part about the divorce, that part's settled, right?
Well, it's sort of settled. I mean, we do agree that we kind of rushed into the marriage.
Yeah, that we may, have to just, possibly think about this divorce thing.
While we still have so many good memories.
However, there's a lot of time between, we're here, the divorce is way over here,
right.
So anything could happen in between, you know what I'm
I
saying?
just want to congratulate both of you on your upcoming divorce. Frankly, I couldn't be more pleased. And I'm tickled pink that the only children involved were you two.
So the present will be in the mail then?
My little company? Not that you deserve mine.
I beg your pardon?
Thank you. Really, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for making my life so miserable.
Boo-hoo, poor you. What's wrong?
What's wrong? Ever since you talked my wife into getting involved into this health spa project, my life has been a living hell. She lives, she breathes, and she eats that damn presentation.
It won't last forever.
Well, I can't stand another 5 more minutes.
Just grow up, Ned, and get over it. And by the way, I did not involve your wife. She involved herself. I think she wanted to try to do something on her own, and I don't see why that's so hard to understand, so why don't you just deal with it?
Okay. I didn't mean to start World War III here. What's wrong?
Nothing. Frankly, I don't know why I bother, why I care, or why I worry myself.
About what?
Married people. You, Jenny. Scott, Dominique.
Scott and Dominique?
Yeah, is that about the most off-the-wall thing you've ever heard of in your life?
Oh, well, I have to admit, I'm a little surprised. I didn't know they were even dating.
A little surprised. You're a little surprised. Those two are a stranger couple than Jessica and Roger Rabbit.
Who, if I recall correctly, actually were a very happy couple.
Well, it isn't going to work for Scotty and Dominique because, frankly, I have never seen them agree on one single thing other than tonight when they happen to luckily agree that they should get a divorce.
Already?
Oh, please, I should think so. I mean, gosh, it's just irresponsible that they even got themselves into this predicament in the first place.
Wait a minute, why are you having a crisis over this?
Who's having a crisis?
You are.
I am not.
No, listen, some people give in to these sudden impulses and desires. I mean, I know you're a bit of a control freak, but maybe you can't understand that.
Look, I am not a control freak, and of course I understand that, especially when you got a couple of flakes like Scotty and Dominique. It's just that it isn't my style.
Oh, really?
Really.
Well, I'll have you know I'm not that stupid. I mean, I know you make it appear as if you're cool and kind of a together kind of woman. But I have a sneaky suspicion that you could be as impulsive as the next person. So, would you like to grab your drink and join me and Jenny and Paul?
Thanks, but No, thanks. I think I wouldn't be the best company.
Are you still uptight about Tom and Scotty getting married?
Don't be silly. They're both consenting adults. They could get married and divorced every other week for all I care. It just doesn't mean that I understand it.
Mm-hmm. Definitely uptight.
All right. Well, thanks for the invite. I'm going to finish my drink and head out. But give my love to Jenny.
Okay. See you tomorrow.
All right. Good night.
Good night.
Just a minute. Jeez, all right. What? Hello. Wait a minute. I think you've got the wrong room. Excuse me, sir. Hello. What are you doing with those bags? Can you... Hi. Brenda.
Nice place. See, your cash is still flowing?
Well, you know, who knew where you were? Oh, gosh. Why did you ever return my calls?
Well, long distance is expensive, and you wanted me to cut back. Is this good? This is good.
Actually, what's with all this stuff? I mean, not that it's not great to see you, but, you know, why don't you let me know where you are? Well, you should have told me you were coming.
Well, you surprised me by cutting off my cash, so I decided to surprise you by, ta-da, surprising you. You have an extra room in this place, don't you, sis?